Hello everyone, this is Chris Jamel at Xton Interactive, and by the time that we are done with this video, we'll see that we'll have created a new control, the checkbox. Of course, as usual, it updates and works correctly. And actually, based on the work that we did in the previous video, it's going to be a very short, very simple video. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. So we want to create a checkbox. So of course you can see here I'm using Visual Studio Code today and trying to use it more and more, get used to it, that kind of thing. So like I said, let's create a checkbox. So the first thing that we need to do is to create the template for it. And to do that, we need to go into the controls mixin pug file. And we want to, like I said, create the checkbox. And so we'll do mixin checkbox. Perfect. And in here it's input and type equals checkbox. And of course we need the form control name. Same thing, tname. Save that. All right. So now we have to actually create the checkbox component. Let's do that over here. We'll come in here. I already have this checkbox folder, so we'll have a checkbox folder inside of our controls. We want to create a new file here, and this one, xc-checkbox.component.pug. Inside of here, include, not even we're close. So we want the controls.mixins.pug. Apparently today is not my day to type. So inside of there is a mixin called form control group. And underneath that we want checkbox. Save that. Close it. Back to our checkbox folder. New file. We're going to create xc-checkbox.component.scss. Sort of same deal. Import. And this is controls. Why is it not helping me? I feel like there might be a mistake there somewhere. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Import. I'm using a different theme, so now I'm trying to get used to the coloring of everything. And to include form control group. That I missed there. Visual Studio would have helped me once it found that. That thing exists up here. Don't use empty. Yeah, it's going to be empty for now. So let's save that, close it, and again add new file, xc-checkbox.component.ts. Alright. And my very first snippet that I've created here for Visual Studio Code, and this thing will be called xc-checkbox. Checkbox. Nope, supposed to tab, not enter. And this thing, so we'll come back up here. We want to import, and from, if we go up here, we have the XC form control. This I like though. Visual Studio wouldn't help me do that. And in there is the XC. Okay, so just enter. It's automatically selected. And we have to do the same thing here with that we did previously. What we need to do is to say providers. Providers is the array. Put an object in there. It has a provide property, XC form control, and use existing, which is a function, and no, it's not a function, property. We want, that's why it's not there. Back up, back up. We need, why is it in front? I don't know, forward ref. So now we come down here, forward ref. Feel like it's the first time I'm doing this. So that's a function. And it's going to return to us Axi checkbox component. All right, let's close the sidebar there. All right, now we need to extend the XC form control. It's going to be a Boolean type, and it should give us a little error there. So we need our protected get tag name, and we want to return in the XC checkbox. Perfect. Save that. Close it. I'm going to figure out the command to close files. That's my next goal. And in here, we want to now export this from our index, our controls index.ts file. It's a checkbox. Might as well put it at the top. So export star from, and this one is checkbox slash checkbox slash. It's hard to tell that it's already selected. Let's go ahead and save that. And now we need to register this with our form examples module. Perfect. Let's go to our component area up here. Let's put it right here. Let's see, checkbox component. Maybe I'll keep 3 per line. And then we'll have the checkbox component. Where does the K come from? I don't know. Save that, close it. So now we are ready to go back to our, where are we? Basic example. So let's go basic example.pug. So we need a new row up here. So control row checkbox XC checkbox label checkbox name equals a lot of checkboxes going on. Save that. Like I said previously, if we check now, we'll see an error, so we're not even going to look. Now we're going to go to the basic example.component.ts file and add us another snippet here. So it has a selector or the index key object. That object has a template property. Of course, silly me, forgot to get that. So let's do checkbox, snag this, put it right in here with our template. Go ahead and save that. Nope, not. What I have is errors all over the place. Checkbox component.pug. I mean, I misspelled something. Checkbox component. Let's check up here. Checkbox. Up. My templates, my snippets not right. We need the fix that snippet later on. Now we go back, take a look at it. Now we have a checkbox. Looks very tiny here in Firefox, but whatever. So we have a checkbox. We look to the left-hand side. We can see that it's updating correctly. All of our other forms are working fine, or controls are working fine. So I said this is a very short and sweet video to get the checkbox working. The next ones for the select and especially for the radio button, it's going to have a lot more to do, but we did a lot of the setup for the checkbox in the previous video. So of course I'll talk to you later. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. I know that your time is valuable. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and click the thumbs up button, as well as share the video with your friends. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. And once again, thank you, and I will talk to you in the next video.